When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow. You got me with your logic.
This courtroom story starts off with Judge Oakley staring down a kid who looks like he just rolled straight out of bed. Hair in his face, moving slow, and giving off that nothing matters vibe. The judge doesn't even waste time telling him, "Get your hair out of your face so I can see you." That's how you know this hearing isn't going to be smooth sailing. The kid, Mr. Vic, strolls in without a lawyer. Judge Oakley asks if he's going forward without one, and he shrugs like,
Come on up, Mr. Vic. Mr. Vic, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney? Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right. I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
17.
All right. I understand you're almost done with school.
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? And we've already got a double ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the baby shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license?
No, sir.
Yeah, transportation is going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate.
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I mean, I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope?
it's no big deal. Already the attitude is showing, like he's not even taking this seriously. And this isn't just about a little ticket either. The prosecutor is willing to dismiss a misdemeanor reckless driving charge if the kid pleads responsible to double parking. Not a bad deal, right? But instead of showing gratitude, this kid acts like he's half asleep and doesn't even care. The judge tries to get a sense of who he's dealing with, asking about school and what comes next. And the answers? Completely aimless. He mumbles about maybe trying for a job at a restaurant, maybe college, someday. Everything's a maybe. And Judge Oakley, you can see it in his face, he's thinking,
When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. if you don't do something drastic. Okay, you are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right. If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I can pay for it.
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got fired, well, I did have a plan, but the officer that got fired, he should be able to get something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC,
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he thought he had a reason.
You mean when this happened? Okay, all right. Okay, so I'll give you that. Okay, how's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I wouldn't have a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about $14,000 a year, so I mean, I'm still.
That ain't even going to cover tuition.
This kid has no plan at all. When the judge asks about college, the kid just shrugs. No applications, no deadlines, no direction. Just floating. And that's when Oakley hits him with the blunt truth. If you're talking about going to school at 19, I guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about it. Guaranteed. That's the kind of line only a veteran judge can drop, because he's seen this same story play out hundreds of times. And let's be real, it doesn't take a detective to figure out what's going on here. The kid's eyes are glazed, his speech is slow, and when Oakley asks, "When did you start smoking dope?" you already know the answer. This isn't just a kid with no direction. This is a kid lost in the haze. Judge Oakley sees it clear as day. He tells him flat out, "You're the poster child for Mr. Laidback."
I'm also adopted, so, you know, the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service. Have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
And honestly, he's not wrong. At this point, Oakley tries to throw him a lifeline. He lays out an option the kid clearly never considered: the military. Oakley says if this were his nephew, he'd drive him straight to the recruiting office himself. The Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Air Force, all in one building. That's where discipline lives. That's where you turn your life around. But does the kid bite? Nope. He brushes it off, saying he doesn't want to cut his hair. That's it. His future, his entire life, and the only thing he can think about is his hair. And Oakley, with all the sarcasm in the world, says, "Wow, you got me with your logic on that one." You can practically feel the disappointment in the room. And here's the sad part. Oakley's right. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't drift through life maybe planning for college and expect things to magically happen. This kid has no roadmap, no drive, and no urgency. He's just coasting. And the judge knows exactly where that road leads.